Hey there, welcome back to the channel. Today we are talking about The Path to Loving Him by Meghan Quinn. This is a book that hits all the feels, from laugh out loud humor that Meghan Quinn is known for to even tear-jerking moments. We'll talk about the tropes, the characters, the story, the setting, and the spice. Stick around to the end of the video to find out what I didn't like about The Path to Loving Him. Let's break it down. I'm author Nancy Basile and I write murder mysteries. You can get one of my books for free using the link in the description below. Let's talk about tropes because Meghan Quinn knows the tropes we love. First, there's enemies to lovers, one of the hottest tropes ever. The Path to Loving Him captures all the tension and sexual chemistry and heated barbs that go back and forth. Then there's second chance romance because Ryland used to be Gabby's brother's coach years ago, and he doesn't remember her. There's also forced proximity because she's living in an apartment above the garage of his house. When her shower breaks, she's forced to use his. And finally, there's single dad. That is usually, single parent tropes are not my favorite at all, but this one was written really well, and it's the culmination, if you've read the rest of the Almond Bay series, of what's been going on in the other books with Ryland. So I actually enjoyed the single dad part of this book. How do you feel about single parent tropes? Are they too stressful? Are they romantic? Tell me in the comments below. Okay, the story. Let's give this just one more chapter. After a failed interview, Gabby has a one-night stand with Ryland from her past. She knows who he is. He doesn't recognize her, but it is explosive. Turns out, though, he ends up as her new boss. And like I said, ends up living in the garage apartment at his house. They try to keep it professional and they try to stay away from each other. It does not work, especially with her taking all of those showers in his house. Without giving too much away, the romance builds beautifully and they each help each other slay their childhood demons. Let's talk about the characters. They're very special and let's give them trust with my life. Gabby is relatable and funny and smart and good at what she does. She's carrying a lot of emotional baggage, but she knows who she is and what she deserves, and she goes after it. Then there's Ryland. He's everything you want in a romantic lead in a rom-com. He's handsome, charming, a little bit cocky, with a deep, vulnerable side. You can't help but root for him. And the chemistry between them is off the charts. The side characters provide a lot of this story because we've seen them in the previous books. They add a lot of the humor and heart. Now, the setting. I love Almond Bay. It's on the California coast, and if you've read the other Almond Bay books, you'll be familiar with a lot of the town and the characters and their shops and their businesses. The Path to Loving Him is full of small town charm and adorable locations. I even love the exciting atmosphere and how Meghan Quinn described it when they went to the professional baseball game. So this one definitely earned, here's my new address. The spice. Let me tell you, I get so frustrated with slow burn romances. This was not that. The Path to Loving Him kicks right off with a super hot, steamy scene that I absolutely loved. And even better, Meghan Quinn wove spicy, steamy scenes throughout the whole book. So you didn't have to wait for them to get together to get to the spice. That might have been my favorite part of the book. So all those spicy scenes together earn The Path to Loving Him a sex ed rating. Before I tell you what I didn't like about The Path to Loving Him, please give this video a thumbs up if you have found any of it helpful. That way other rom-com readers will get to see this video too. Now, what I didn't like about The Path to Loving Him was the muddle in the middle. Once it became clear that they were going to get together, and once it became clear that they just needed to take that extra step, there were too many scenes that covered the same ground over and over. There's only so many times I have patience for those deep conversations where they're trying to decide if it's professional or not to get together, or who's going to care and how his family's going to react. But oh my gosh, we're still going to have sex. There's only so many times I can see that same scene over and over. So that muddle in the middle part, I really kind of dragged through that. Was it terrible? No. I just wanted the story to keep moving. Overall, I give The Path to Loving Him by Meghan Quinn 4 stars. It had a terrific blend of humor and heart and emotion. So if you're looking for a romance that got that emotion and entertainment value, definitely add it to your TBR. And as always, I would love it if you subscribed. It's free. And once this channel hits 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to host a live Q&A with a lot of fun giveaways. Thanks for watching. I sincerely appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next one.